Hi, I'm Katie.
I'm Jim.
And we're Finn's Frog Farm. So one of our female veiled chameleons laid eggs last night and she buried them this morning. So now we're going to pull her lay bin and put those eggs into an egg incubator. So here we go. So this is the lay bin. Can you tell our viewers what you put inside of it?
Yeah, so this is just organic dirt mixed with play sand, just sand that you can get at like a Home Depot or Lowe's or Menards, whatever your national brand is nearest to you. And it's just a 50-50 mix, but like the big thing is just getting it a little damp, so like the female chameleon can tunnel in there and then it doesn't collapse. So you can see that I can push in here and dig and it's not collapsing. So again, there's other ways. Some people use straight dirt, some people use the same mixture, so there's many different ways. So pick your poison. This is just what we do.
So we saw her digging, and so we know where the eggs are. They are in this corner. She was all the way down at the very bottom, and so we cut over and show you that video of the eggs. So we're gonna take them out carefully. And what's our plan for that?
Well, let's talk about vermiculite right now first, okay. And then we can put vermiculite in the container. So this is vermiculite. It's in a 1 gallon baggie, and the reason it's in there is we mixed it with a little bit of water. Again, something you want to be damp, but not like, I don't squeeze it and a bunch of water is coming out of there. So nice and damp, and this is gonna help hold that moisture for the eggs development. So we're gonna put this in a Tupperware container, and these are just like sandwich or meal prep containers that you can get at the dollar store or Dollar Tree, or again, whatever your national retailer is, or probably, everybody has that cupboard that has a bunch of plastic containers in there falling all
And they
over.
are not from my kitchen cupboard.
So we're gonna put that in there. Pack it a little bit, but not too much, because when we put the eggs in, we're gonna put them in there and then we'll go back and push them down a little bit, not all the way down, but just a little to nest them in there a little bit. And beyond vermiculite, there's some other things that, some other medias that people use. I know that Repashy has a hatching media that they've created, and a few other bigger brands. So again, vermiculite isn't the only option. Yep, I'm spilling it all over the floor. But I probably want to wet my hands before we dig for eggs. And I guess Frankie May is interested too. What are you doing, Frankie May?
She just wants to be in the same room as us. All right.
Or she wants to have scrambled chameleon eggs.
Terrible dad jokes. All right, so we're just gonna carefully move this dirt over. Any guesses? Do you want to guess how many eggs that she laid?
I'm gonna say 25.
25.
What are you gonna guess?
I'm gonna guess 31.
And she was at it like all night from like 6:30 p.m. last night to 7 a.m. this morning, and a little after. She kept on like burying and reburying, and so it is a long process for them. So once she's done, like, she gets well fed and well hydrated. And a veiled chameleon will lay eggs, fertile or not. It's a process they go through, just like chickens. And so you want to give them a lay box either way, because they can become egg bound, and that can it is fatal for them if they become egg bound and they don't have a place to lay those eggs.
She packed this dirt in really well too. Trying to be careful. I'm at the part where I can see the eggs on the outside. All her hard work. I don't know if I'm. I don't know how hard to go.
You're getting there. You want a spoon?
Yeah, I just don't want to like gouge at them. Oh, I think I'm at the first few.
They're not super fragile, but you do want to take some care with them. They're actually a little spongy.
Oh, we have our first one.
And it's okay to move them around because the embryo has not set. I think setting means to just attach itself to the side wall, but after a certain amount of time, you don't want to be moving them around because you can actually cause some trauma to them. So the eggs do look white. That doesn't mean automatically that they're fertile. That just means that she is getting the right amount or converting the right amount of calcium to produce white eggs. That does not automatically mean that they are fertile. There are some telltale signs of infertile eggs, and one of those is they have some yellowing, probably more yellow than white. And then a lot like frog eggs, because we're talking to frog farmers here, they will mold over when they are not good. So, well, there's two. We'll see how many more are in there. I'm gonna wipe one of these off while Katie digs to see how they look.
Yeah, it's hard to tell with the dirt.
You don't have to wear gloves to do this. Like, you're not protecting the eggs by like wearing gloves. I just don't like.
We're protecting our fingernails.
Yeah, I don't like to get all of that under my fingernails. And
Two.
so they do seem. I do feel like they are white. But really, we're going to find out in the next week or so if they start to mold or not, right? Actually, it'll probably be less than a week.
And a cool fact about chameleons is that the females can carry the sperm around, right?
Correct. Like, that one looks a little bit more yellow to me. I don't know. I'm getting old. My eyes don't work like they used to.
Got 3 more there. I've not been counting. I've just been pulling them out. I just did a scoopful of eggs. Jim, what's our count?
I don't know. You keep messing them up when I'm trying to
More.
move them. Oh, we're at 31.
We were both off because I'm pulling more eggs still. All right. I think I have them all. It was nice of her to lay those in the corner that we could see them from the outside.
I would go that way.
Like this?
I would just check.
I do not see any more.
Trying to clean up some of the excess dirt.
Yeah, I don't see any more. All right. Okay, we have a final egg count, and we were both wrong. How many eggs do we have?
39.
39. And if we're looking at them, we think that they are more yellow than white. So we have a feeling they might not be fertile. We are still going to put them in the incubator. We are still going to put them in the incubator and see where they will go from here. We are going to put lids on them. Jim, did you use the soldering iron?
No, I just used the drill bit. I put 2 holes in each lid just so they don't get overly humid inside those containers. We are going to use a pretty simple incubator that you can get at just about any farm supply, really made for chicken eggs, but works just fine for reptile eggs. But we're going to put them in here. We're going to dial it up to high 70s, and it's usually 4 to 6 months, 7 months. We'll label these with a date, obviously, and the female that laid them. So we will keep you updated. We'll find out if they're fertile in the next few days. All right.
Yep. Thanks for watching.